demo. Okay, so I am having a pair of keys, public key and private key, issued to me in a cryptographic token. Okay, so this is the token. Okay, cryptographic token, and the public key and private keys are given. Public key and private keys are inside this token, and there is a certificate which has been issued by the certifying authority. Okay. Okay. Now let us. I'm actually putting this crypto token in this particular system for the very first time, and therefore I need to install the drivers also. So let me go ahead and show that. So here, if you put this crypto token, there is something called auto run. Let me run it. Otherwise, directly it will install this one. So it is asking me permission. Windows is asking me permission for installing this. So let me go ahead and give the permission for installation. So it is asking me to select the language, selecting, and it is asking me to. It is now telling welcome to the Hyper PKI EPAS. And this will vary from crypto token to token. So I'm just clicking on next, and this is going to install in my system. 6.1 MB space required. This is basically a certificate service provider type, CSP. Okay, this is a private CSP. I'm not using the Microsoft CSP, which is there in the Windows actually. So I'll use that, and it installs the DLL files and drivers which are required to operate in the Windows environment. Okay, so now it takes me to their page, which I'm not interested. Okay, now this is where the installation has been completed. Okay, okay. So now I will share my screen. Here at the bottom, you can see the certificate here and the token here. So I'm just double clicking on it. Let me see what happens. Okay, so here you are able to see the Hyper PK token manager for EPAS 2003. The token list says what Balaji, and then you can see this one. I can click on login. I set the pin for this. So then it lists my certificate. Okay. So here you can see I'm having a public key in this token and a private key in this token. Again, I'm having a public key and private key in this token. Actually, here we have two types of certificates for me. One is basically one certificate is meant for basically for encryption purposes, basically called key encipherment that you can see here. Another is basically for digital signature. Okay, this is for digital signature purposes. So you can see this one digital signature and digital purposes. While this one, whatever this one particular is for key encipherment. Okay, so that is the thing. So now this is fine. We will close this crypto token, and we will try to digitally sign a document. Okay, so I'm just going to open a Microsoft Word document. Okay, I'm just going to test. Okay, just I have written something here. And let me save this. Save it to the desktop. The same name. Okay, now let me digitally sign this. So how do I digitally sign it? I click on File, and then I click on Protect Document, and then I add a digital signature. Okay, here I can do whatever I want. I can say create and upload the document. Purpose I can say demo, and it is up to me. And please have a closer look at this. Signing as Dr. Balaji Rajendran, and issued the certificate is issued by a SafeScript CA. This is one of the licensed CAs in India. They have given me a certificate. So I'm going to digitally sign this. So now what is happening here in the background? That is very important. Whatever I type as a content, that in this document, that has been passed to a cryptographic hash algorithm, which produces a message digest. Now, this message digest is what is to be encrypted. And the private key is lying with my crypto token, which is connected to a USB port. Now, the private key will never come outside of this crypto token. So what does that mean? This message digest which has been computed, that has to go inside this crypto token for the encryption operation. Okay, so this private key is actually locked, meaning I don't have to remember such a big key. So it is like locked by a password. So for example, let us say that your ATM card is there. You have a PIN for taking the money out. Right? So you go to the ATM card and you ATM machine, and then you type in the PIN, then only you get the money. Okay. So similarly, here you have a PIN for accessing your private key. Okay. So my private key is inside the crypto token, and the Microsoft Word document is requesting access to the private key. So for accessing the private key, I need to give the PIN. Okay. So this is what is going to happen. So let me give the PIN. Okay. So I have given the PIN here. Now, what happened is the message digest has been computed, and then it has gone inside the crypto token. My private key has been accessed and opened, and that private key has been used for encrypting the message digest, which means the signature has been generated, and the signature comes out of the crypto token and has got added to this document. So it says that your signature has been successfully saved with this document. Okay. And it also says if the document is changed, your signature will become invalid. Okay, that is good and fine. So that says that this is a signed document and a protected document. So let us go back, see what is happening here. You can see this bottom, there is one icon coming here. So this says that this document contains signatures. Now, so you can see valid signatures, Dr. Balaji Rajendran, that is my signature, and the date in which it has been done, signature has been done, is all shown here. Okay, so let me go and look at the details of the signature. So whatever we typed, commitment type demo and signed as Balaji Rajendran and issued by the SafeScript sub CA, who was a licensed certifying authorities, everything is coming here. So now let us go and view the certificate. So it says that this certificate is issued to Dr. Balaji. Okay, it's issued to Dr. Balaji, issued by SafeScript sub CA for this one. And the validity of the certificate is from 2021 to 2023. That is 2-year validity. And now let us look at the details of the certificate. Okay, so this is important. So here we need to understand the version of the certificate, serial number of the certificate. So this is the one. Suppose in case by any case the certificate is getting to revoke, this serial number will be given. This serial number will be mentioned in the certifying by the inside the CRL if it is revoked. Okay, currently it will not be there. Okay, so then the validity, you can look at whatever the validity is here, and validity is there, valid from and valid to, all those things. The subject also is here. Okay, subject is also there, and then there is a public key. Okay, this is a public key which says that this is 2048 bits. Okay, 2048 bits. And what is the public key here? This is my public key. Okay, this is my public key. Okay, and you can also see the certificate distribution points. So what are the certificate distribution points? CRL, certificate revocation list. So in case the certificate is revoked, it will be placed in this particular URL. Okay, so this is what is mentioned here. And then the policies and other things are there. Thumbprint of that is a fingerprint of this particular certificate file itself is mentioned here. Now, next important thing, we will go to certification path. So here you can see that Balaji Rajendran has been issued a certificate by something called SafeScript sub CA. Okay, and SafeScript has been issued a certificate by SafeScript CA, and SafeScript CA has been issued a certificate by CCA India. So now you can see certificate of all these people. So now first we have seen the currently we are viewing the certificate of Balaji. We will go and view the certificate of SafeScript sub CA. So this is a certificate for SafeScript sub CA. Okay. And this has been issued by Subscript CA 2014, and the validity is given here, 10-year validity. And here we let us go directly to the details. Again will contain the same thing, version number, the same serial number for this particular, that is SafeScript sub CA certificate, their public key, all those things, and their purpose also will be given. There's a CRL for that particular this particular certificate, everything, because every certificate is supposed to be can be revoked. So that is the thing. And policies, you can say. Okay. So key usage you can see for certificate signing and other things. Now let us go to certification path. Now this is a certificate of SafeScript sub CA, which has been issued by SafeScript CA. Now let us go and view their certificate. This is a certificate of SafeScript CA, which has been issued by CCA India 2014 and valid for 10 years. Again, the same detail numbers will be there, different meaning certificate of this one, serial number, and issued by issuer, all the other details. Okay, so O is for organization, CN is for common name, C is for country, and things like that. And here also there will be certificate distribution point, etc. Now you go to certification path. Now this is a certificate of Safe CA 2014, which has been issued by CCA India 2014. Now let us go and view the certificate of CCA India 2014. So this is a certificate of CCA India. Just have a look at this. Interesting. It says that this certificate is issued to CCA India 2014 by CCA India 2014. What does this mean? This is a self-signed certificate. Okay, they issue themselves. Okay, and this is acceptable because they are the top of the hierarchy, and this particular organization has been established by the act in the parliament. It's a law. So they have issued a self-signed certificate to themselves. Okay, so that is there. This is also a 10-year validity certificate, and their serial number, the certificate, and validity, and what is this thing? What is their public key? Everything is here. Okay, and key usage, they are also using it for certificate signing and things like that. Okay, so that is the thing. And now one more interesting thing you need to note here is there is no CRL there because this is a key certificate. Okay, so this is a root certificate, and therefore there is no CRL mentioned there. Now next is this one, that is basically CCA. You can see the top of the root certificate, this one. So this is the hierarchy of certificates which are all built into the document. Okay, so this is how it is, and this is how we have successfully digitally signed this document. So this document cannot be edited. You can type it, but if you try click on edit, then you will have to lose the signatures. Okay, suppose if I say edit any signatures, then automatically the signature will be lost. Okay, so this is how it is, and thank you. And you can follow us on these social media pages for more information. Thank you.